Julian Sibonachan, duly elected councillor for the parochial division of Saga, solemnly swear that I will, to the best of my ability, do my duties as a councillor of the municipal corporation for the parish of Westmoreland, so help me God.
Priority being given to building 2 new prisons, said Chang. Chang, let me ask you this question. Is it the only thing one can think about for ghetto youth is prison? Why am I not see one think about buying land and build up school and build up training center, factories, and rehab for the youth them? But we're going to talk about that, people. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful morning. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every and any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, I just want to say happy Sunday to each and every one. Whether you're going to church now, whether you're making breakfast, or you prepare your Sunday dinner, or you just a chill. Happy Sunday to each and every one. Just remember, a prayer day will always keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, it coming like I say, the only thing these governments can think about is how to build prison to lock away ghetto youth. After turning them into criminal, after turning them into a monster, the only thing them can think about is prison for them. Now, me only hope say a lot of ghetto youth are watch this video right now that are doing wrongs for politicians, because these politicians mean none of you, none good. Yeah, man, them give you the gun them send you go do the crime. But guess what? Them now go do the time. And you they go do the time. And if you think you can inform upon them are going to send man, come take your 3 pints. So get a youth, wanna be smart, be wise, wanna wise up. The only thing them think about is prison. We soon come back, people. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewer's first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell, so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. And viewers, subscribers, we are now at 85,000 subscribers on our way to 90k people. So subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. Share the video to a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it with someone. Make we go 90k subscribers. Now, viewers and subscribers, priority being given to building 2 new prisons. All this government think about is how to build prison. But we could jump into the article, people. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says the government is giving priority to building 2 new prisons to house inmates from the rundown Tower Street and the St. Catherine Adult Correctional Center. Dr. Chang says while those 2 buildings remain top priority, another maximum security facility will be constructed and used to isolate some of the most dangerous criminals in an effort to reduce the leakage of private cell phone calls which have been linked to contract-style murder. Dr. Chang, responding to question at the meeting of Standing Finance Committee of the Parliament on Thursday, said the security forces have also improved surveillance at the existing correctional facilities. He was addressing the meeting of Standing Finance Committee on Thursday. Both the St. Catherine and Tower Street prison were built to accommodate 850 male inmates, but each has held more than 1,300 on occasion. Now, people, these are the things that I am talking about. Every day, these people get up. All them can think about is how to build prison. No, we not see nobody build no school. We not see nobody build no training center. We not see nobody build no factory. All the government think about is how to build prison to turn ghetto youth into criminal, lock them away for a lifetime from their family. Now, building prison go fight crime? How it go fight crime? We don't need a crime plan. We don't need a crime plan. We need a proper healthcare system. Why we not here wanna say? We not build more hospital? Why we not build no more hospital? Portmore need a hospital. Why we don't put a hospital over Portmore? Every day we get up is how to build more prison to put ghetto youth behind bars. And politicians are the same people that put the guns in the hands of these youth and turn them into monsters, then want to lock them away for life. And then these are the same youths that are following. Them are follow back a politician. And them say the only plans that politicians have for them is either death or prison. Is either death or prison. Are the same always strong this, we come out and say police must shoot and talk later. Shoot who they see and explain how you go later. And you barely see police go to prison too. You know see politician go to prison. Neither my viewers and my subscribers. Look how much politician are do wrongs. You see none of them go behind bars. Andrew Holness under investigation. In wife under investigation. Six criminal, they in a parliament where thief people money. I take with taxpayers' money and still I get paid by our money in a parliament. We still cannot know who them be. You understand what I say? The Integrity Commission that was imposed by Mark Golin to hold the criminal politician Andrew Holness, I try to cancel out that completely. He might try to cancel it so him come in with a different thing. When put all I remember over a Integrity Commission them where when time go so bam and make a report. A report can't reach Parliament because them a block it, including his wife. So why build prison? Why don't build training school, training center? Why don't build Jamals? Why don't build rehab where youths can go and rehabilitate, be a better person? Why don't you upgrade the hospitals that are so poor in this beautiful country? Why don't you get beds and machine to put inside the hospital? Why have people sleeping on floor? But yet still every day when I get up about economy or grow, which party they grow? Downtown or uptown? What happened to the lower class set of people them? The only thing I think about for them is prison. Because politician nah go prison. Big top businessman nah go prison. Very weird you find them a type of man they go prison. But the poor ghetto youth them, most of the time them innocent, but them end up in a prison. And our government, the only thing him can think about, instead of trying to save some of these youth life, is to build more prison. To lock them away for life from their family and them loved ones. And most of these youths that them take and lock up, they're innocent. Them not do proper investigation to know if these youths are innocent or guilty. No. From them not like you, them just not like you. Them say you're guilty before you even go before the court. Politicians are doing so many things. Rob up poor people money. Treat poor people like a trash. But yet still, no prisoner and bill for politician. And the one little thing where Mark Golin implement to hold politicians and upper class people accountable for their wrongdoings, try to protect the people of Jamaica. What them do with it? They're trying to scrap it. Andrew Holness definitely not talk to the Integrity Commission. And those people are the people that investigate corruption, get rid of corruption. But from Andrew Holness going in power, those people is like nothing. First thing he make sure he do, he put some other people over them so everything have to go through them hand. And now, Andrew Holness can't even people declare his asset. So who sound like the more criminal right here? Who need to go prison more than anybody else? Like these politicians that are building prison to put ghetto youth. It is a shame and it is a disgrace how these people can only think about sending ghetto youth to prison. Now I say if you do the crime, you're not supposed to go to prison, go do the time. But the only solution for the youth should not be prison death. The only solution should not be prison or death. Most of these youths, them not want the life for them to live, but they were forced into it. We can't tell you that. But Mr. Chang, I'm sorry for your condition because you can't even solve the crime when they go along in Jamaica. You can't even cool on the crime and the violence. But yet still you want to build more prison. Go build Jamal for the youth them so them can educate themselves. But no like don't. Yes man, I just said it. Politicians, them love it done so on them. And that's what you see in when it come on to campaign time, them always go look for the one them way not really know what they go on in this country, you know, because they are illiterate to everything where they go along. And that's why anytime you get up and say something about these people, people are ready to bash you and push them hand down your throat and pop out all your tongue out of your head. But the fact still remain. We need more hospital in Jamaica. We need more ambulance. We need more fire truck. The healthcare system need a proper investment. We need proper road, proper factories, so youth can at least get jobs. Training center so youth can go learn trade. Here Andrew Holness say, Jamaican youth them lazy and this and that. When you're not building a little training center where the youth them can go and learn trade. All you do, I just get up every day, criticize poor people, criticize ghetto youth, condemn them, turn them into criminal, use them for doing a dirty work, and then what you do? Turn in the back on them. But you see, you little idiot too. You boy we say you tough and bad. You some idiot too, you know. Because look into this now. You no see no politician that go to prison. And every day politician carry guns come put in on a hand. Push on if you do badness. But yet still I can't say none they got prison yet. No matter the crime what them do, none now got prison. But you know we not have nothing. We born poor and it's like you just give up life on the day you're born because you just want to stay poor. So what you going to do? Fight war for politician? And these people don't care about you because if you're behind bars, they don't care about you. But viewers and subscribers, tell me what's your thought down below in the comment section. Horace Chang and Andrew Holness have built 2 more prisons. For lack we get to youth. Remember, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Alright, now let me leave you with this history. And people, don't just watch the video. Because you know me always try to bring on the best people. And me always go do some research and dig up and all of them something there. And post some type of video where nobody know want post. Because they may be afraid to lose a few followers. So them not try to be honest with themselves. Them just try to be a liar and lie to the public all the day in life because them feel like if them tell the truth, then what they go happen? Them a go suffer upon YouTube. But people, check out this video from Camila Forest people and I want to know if you listen to this video, people, to the end. I want to see the wickedness that the Jamaican Labour Party are really.
Alright, so hi again everybody. Today we're going to talk about debunking the myths of the 1980s on the Xodus Saga. And this is actually very easy for me to talk about because it is already an article written and presented by Wired Jamaica News, and the author is Shalman Scott, former mayor of Montego Bay under the Xodus Saga administration. This article was actually written the 8th of June 2022. So again, the title is Debunking the Myths About the 1980s on the Xodus Saga by Shalman Scott. Jamaica's economic management has taken a turn in fairly recent times and is returning to the very scenario that we have long passed in the 1980s, with all its compelling lessons, pains, and unprecedented pressures on our citizens. For the benefit of our young people and those who have forgotten that period, I will do a brief revisit so that there is greater clarity about what happened under Prime Minister Xodus Saga and the Jamaica Labour Party. Now this is where it gets interesting, because Shalman Scott is a Labourite. He is a Labourite. He was a JLP mayor of Montego Bay. Alright, bear that in mind. This article is not a Get Eddie Saga exercise, but a continuation of my attempt to purge our social, cultural, economic, and political history of lies, half-truths, omissions, embellishments, and the general dishonesty so commonplace in the reportage and recording of this history. In short, too much of our history, oral and written, simply lacks integrity, and the political period of the 1980s is no exception. I feel quite justified in writing about the facts of the period referenced as I recall and saw it. I do so dispassionately and objectively. I was the first mayor of the city of Montego Bay, JLP councillor for 13 consecutive years for the Rose Hall division in the parish of St. James. I was also regional supervisor, Western Jamaica and Ocherius, for the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union and the union spokesman on tourism. In addition, I was lecturer in Caribbean Trade Union History at the University of the West Indies School for Continuing Studies, Western Jamaica, the Jamaica Maritime Institute, and the Jamaica Tourist Board Visitor Information Section, Montego Bay area. I was also visiting lecturer in the History and Social Science Department at Northern Caribbean University, Mandeville, Manchester. Later on, I was host of the RGI program aired from Montego Bay called The Western Response, produced by veteran journalist and broadcaster Marlene Stevenson Daly. I have been a political analyst for multiple media platforms for over 33 years here in Jamaica and occasionally for the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC Radio. So the man make sure state him claim is a Labourite. Alright? So this is JLP talking about JLP. I have also been a retired businessman in tourism since 2006. All this to most humbly make the point that I was and have indeed been in the thick of things from back then, and that I have always loved my country and its people who have done so much for me, even as I make my small contribution to it. And so I am continually grateful. This is why I write particularly for succeeding generations, including my own dear grandchildren. What I have been hearing about this period of the 1980s and the impression that the narrative conveys is not only a steep stretching of the truth of what transpired, but the misleading of the young people in particular is of concern to me, and therefore I am compelled to act. Eddie Siaga's total political life did not begin and end with this period of the 1980s. While that period is the focus of this article overall, there are some positives to Siaga's political life which have been amply recorded in many places, including works such as the production of books by him. Considered by some to be a bright man, Siaga has played no small role in the institutional building of this nation, and I admire him for not being a politician who sought to feather his political nest financially as far as it appears. Some people would trust him to keep their dollar, but he also was far from being a saint, and that side of his personality, political activities, and utterances continued to make some people feel uncomfortable, and his tit-for-tat policy made others cringe. To now hear all the nonsense being peddled about the period of the 1980s just won't cut it, and I will not allow the purveyors of the rubbish to have a field day uninterrupted and taking more than a cruel advantage of those who have forgotten, those who were too young to recall, and those who were born after this period. This article is dedicated to them, especially as my contribution to their clarity relative to our political history in particular. It is not intended to be an anti-Siaga article, but historical facts about a specific time in our political journey as a nation. This period, within the context of history of the international economy, was called the Second Gilded Period. The first Gilded Period was known as the Great Depression of 1929. The Second Gilded Period manifested itself in the form of an international debt crisis, with a universal political response of structural adjustment in the form of reconfiguration of the economies of less developed and underdeveloped economies particularly. The response from the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, and the Paris Club was debt rescheduling, restructuring, and debt forgiveness. The finance minister of Mexico in 1982 announced that Mexico would unilaterally reschedule its debt in the first flagging of the enormity of the crisis. The two oil price shocks of the previous decade, coupled with the program of economic destabilization, which incorporated the flight of capital and massive closure of business and loss of jobs, created monumental damage to the tune of some 30% loss of GDP of the Jamaican economy. By 1976, the BOJ ran out of reserves, reflecting a negative balance which lasted for the next 20 years, ended in 1996. This is the hand that Edward Siaga was dealt, and which he enthusiastically shuffled the deck as the paramount local political agent of the process of destabilization. Any claim thereafter that the 1980s was a period of progress is one of aggravated dishonesty. Externally, there were serious tensions in the world. These included the Iranian Revolution of 1979, the Iraq-Iran War of 1980 to 88, the continuing conflict and tension associated with the Arab-Israeli War in the previous decade, which precipitated contortions and distortions, and the reconfiguration on and off the structure of the Jamaican economy in the 1980s. Siaga lost control and became more of a reactive functionary rather than a proactive and transformational leader. He responded to the challenges of crises with abrasiveness, insults, and threats against the Jamaican people. In 1980, when Siaga came to power, the Jamaica's debt to GDP ratio was 63%. The debt ballooned to 262% of GDP in 1989, which represents an increase of 315.8% in Jamaica's indebtedness over the 9-year period of the JLP-Siaga administration. That is part 1. There will have to be a part 2. Just want you to know that Edward Siaga was no saint, as written by Shalman Scott, the first mayor of Montego Bay, who was in fact a labor right. All right, soon come with part.
Now, my viewers and my subscribers, that is just a little bit of history of the Jamaican Labour Party and some of the things that Edward Saga have done. Now, everybody get up every day to praise this Edward Saga. Like say, Edward Saga do nothing good for Jamaica. The only thing that Edward Saga do was mash up Jamaica. Them just mash up Jamaica. And I will never forget this one. When Edward Saga called poor people black scale land bag. When Edward Saga called black people black scale land bag. I will never forget that. I will never ever forget that, people. You understand? But if you don't want part 2 of this video, people, let me know in the comment section. Let me know, say, yeah, you don't want part 2. And at least give me 1,000 likes on this video, so I can put out part 2 as soon as possible. And I have some very, very, very important video to play for you guys. I have some very, very important video to play for you guys that are gonna expose Holness and his corruption that is going on inside of this country. And it will give you full breakdown. Full breakdown. Alright? So people, stay to thought down below in the comment section. And as usual, people, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember, if you don't want part 2, give this video at least 1,000 thumbs up and 200 comments.